Let me tell you, I think about this a lot. I want to see a new Home Alone movie with Macaulay Culkin, and I want it to be
Yeah.
an R-rated Home Alone. I want, I want, like Joe Pesci to have died in prison, and his like both Joe
No,
Pesci and Marv,
it'd
both
still
those
be
characters,
those guys.
Marv and Harry died in prison, and their like grandchildren are out for revenge against Kevin McAllister, and they're gangbangers or something. They're hardened criminals or something, and they're coming to kill fucking Kevin, and he's got to one more time be home alone and like set up the traps and everything. I don't know how you make the rest of the movie work where he's just like happy to be home alone. Maybe his whole family like leave. Maybe he's like a wife and kids, and for some reason he gets left behind. He's like, just have a vacation on your own in France. I'll be king of the castle back here on my own. 40-year-old Kevin McAllister. Like I'd be fine with that. I would watch the shit out of like a John Wick-esque Home Alone movie with adult Kevin McAllister.
I do like this idea.
I would want him
He
to have
gets
the
falsely
same...
accused. He gets framed for like a DUI, which was not his fault, and he has an ankle monitor, so he can't go on the family vacation, and he can't leave the house.
All right. So now we know why he can't leave, but I want his defensive measures to be almost indistinguishable from the ones he used when he was 7. Like I don't want any more sophistication. I don't want him John Wicking around, cartwheeling with a machine gun. It should still be like retarded, like Hot Wheels shit. That would be funnier.
Okay.
But they have guns.
Well, he would have to have access to whatever the modern toys are. I mean, he would have.
Maybe
to
it's
have
the
like
old house. Maybe Kevin's back in Chicago because his dad passed away, and the house.
You got to
has
sell
been
the
left
house
to him. But he's got to sell the old house, and he's back in that house, and it's all run down now, and he's got to like he's like rebuilding. He's doing some home improvement. That's the early part of the movie. Is he's stuck there refurbishing his inherited house while his family gets to go on the vacation, and he's home alone once more in this crappy house, and it doesn't have good anything, and then the wet bandits show up for revenge. Oh yeah, we got to.
It has to be the children of the wet bandits, and they go, "What
Yes,
happens when a bandit
grandchildren.
stays wet long enough? They turn to ice. We're the ice bandits.
They were the sticky bandits.
We're solid. They were the stinky bandits.
In Home Alone 2, they're the sticky bandits.
I don't know. I want like 85-year-old Joe Pesci to return and like 71-year-old Marv. I think it should be them again.
Have you seen the? Do you follow that Joel Haver guy on YouTube, the animator?
Oh yeah, I've seen his video. He's really funny. Yeah.
Have you seen the one where it's the deleted scene from Home Alone?
Yes.
Where he goes. Yeah, and he goes, this would have made the movie a lot better. It's like, we got to get that kid's soul, Marv, because he was born in the same hospital where my wife died, and my wife's soul jumped into that boy. And the only way to get my wife back, we got to break into that house. And you're like, that does add a lot to the story. I got to get my wife's soul out of that boy, Marv.
There's one where it's like Home Alone, but with competent robbers. And they immediately walk in. He's like, "Oh, hey, watch out! There's some little race cars there on the stairs." Yeah. And then Kevin shows up at the top of the stairs. He's like, "I have a tarantula," and Marv just goes, "Bang!" and shoots him in the
I think it was a Family Guy bit. I think it was fucking great.
Yeah, it was.
They just immediately shoot him in the head.
I love those movies as a kid. Like I always. Like the first one for sure, and even the second one was always like a holiday movie I would watch with and Trump's in that one. They want
to cut him out of the TV releases now.
I was gonna say I heard it came up, and I think they asked Macaulay Culkin like what he thought, and he's like, I don't care, you can take him out if you want. It's not like he's a big part of the movie, it's just a little cameo. Why not remove him? Why not? I don't care. I don't need him interjecting.
I mean, why remove him? Who cares if you see Trump? Is it going to really piss somebody off if you see Trump running around?
If I'm watching Home Alone 2, I'm looking for some happiness and some nostalgia. I do not need to see Donald Trump in that moment and start thinking about Iran and Jared Kushner and EA. And
I remember I've said it before, but as a kid, I would turn my eyes away a little bit when Marv would electrocute himself and turn into a skeleton. On the
that freaked
dryer.
You out?
Yeah, as a little kid, that freaked me out. Yeah,
when his voice goes to that higher pitch, Kevin's like turning the arc weld up as he goes, and at first he's like, but then he like turns it up a couple more times.
And now he's a skeleton.
Oh,
Yes.
I can exactly remember that in my head too, man. Yeah. Jesus.
Those are solid
And you can
movies.
see his skeleton, but he's still got the afro hair on the like skull of his skeleton. It's great. It's really funny.
Do you remember any?
That was the biggest laugh as a kid.
Do you remember any moments from kids' movies that for some reason just scared you? They weren't meant to be scary, but they
that weren't meant to be scary.
Yeah, like I know the Marv thing, him turning into a skeleton, was meant to be funny, but for some reason, as a little kid, it like scared me. Where I'm like,
it was supposed to be a little bit scary. It's still a guy getting electrocuted.
Yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say like frickin' Roger Rabbit was horrifying. Killing the shoe in Roger Rabbit was like supposed to be kind of a gag. And like he's basically murdering a puppy on screen. This is horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. If you haven't seen that, it's a really.
You
good
ever seen
movie.
Roger
Like,
Rabbit,
it holds
Taylor?
up.
No, I haven't.
Dude, there's a part where he's explaining how to kill a tune, and there's these little sneakers, these little cartoon sneakers. They're just going, "Herp, herp, 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 herp." And you're like, oh, look at those adorable little cartoon sneakers. And then Judge Doom, I think? It's played by, what do you call it? It's played by the guy, Christopher Lloyd from Back to the Future. He's the evil judge or whatever. He goes, here's how you kill a tune, turpentine. And he's got a vat of basically like a fucking barrel of acid. And he takes this little cartoon shoe and he just dunks it in there and like melts the fucking thing to death.
And you're like really graphically. So the premise of the movie, maybe you don't even know. They mix live action with classic animation. And like really well, you have tunes in the real world, and then eventually you have Bob Hoskins, maybe whoever plays the main
it was Bob
guy.
Hoskins. Yeah.
He goes into Toon World, and he's a man in the Toon World, so they do both, and they do a really good job of making that work somehow. But yeah, that's a pretty. I've been thinking about your question. The problem is that like my grandmother would let me watch R-rated movies when I was like 5. So I wasn't getting scared by the childhood movies. Like I was getting scared by Alien. Like I watched fucking Alien when I was 5 years old. I watched Terminator 2 when I was 5 years old.
Grandma was phoning it in. Just
no, the movies you watched a little too early that stick with you, where you're like, oh, I don't think I was supposed to watch that.
The main one is Hellraiser Bloodline. We were at the movie theater, or no, the rental store. And me and my buddy Brad were having a sleepover at my house. We were like 11, 12 years old or something like that. And I think it was one of those things where I think you could like rent 3 movies for $10 or something. And the third movie I slipped in was Hellraiser Bloodline. And if you don't know, it's either the third or the fourth Hellraiser movie. They skip around through time. It is crazy violent and gory. And there's like lots of sexual content. Me and Brad went in my room and watched that shit. And when we came out, we were pale as ghosts. Like I remember when I was 11, my favorite meal was that Chef Boyardee pizza kit. Yeah, it comes in a box, and you make the dough, and you've got like a can of sauce with pepperonis in it, and there's like fake Parmesan cheese, and you make your own pizza. I loved that as a kid. She made that, and I was like, nah. I don't think I want any pizza right now. I'm good. Like me and Brad are sitting there, like just looking at our pizza and like no appetite, pale face, and she's like, "What's wrong, guys?" And we didn't say anything. Like I don't think we ever told her that you weren't paying attention and you rented us an incredibly graphic R-rated torture movie.
Hellraiser is violent even in the horror world. Like that's pretty brutal.
Oh yeah,
for an 11-year-old.
Yeah, it was rough. I remember being like nauseous and sick to my stomach and like really upset about it. Yeah, for a long time.
Another one, and I know this is a common one with other people. I'm not alone in this. When Pinocchio goes to Pleasure Island and gets turned into a donkey. When I was a young child, that was very upsetting to me for some reason. I did not like that. I
don't want to be a donkey.
I don't want to be a donkey. Well, and the people there were mean too. Like he was like screeching. He was doing his donkey shriek. His shriek is like yeehaw, yeehaw, like trying to not to be a boy again. And they.
Oh man, you know which one? Did you ever see the movie Brave Little Toaster?
Yes, that's a good one.
for the longest time, I think I was introduced to the concept of existential dread when they go to the junkyard and all the cars are singing about how their lives are over and it all amounted to nothing.
Yeah.
And the song is called Worthless, and it's a bunch of cars going, I was in the Indy 500, like singing about how great it was to be a car and drive real fast. And now at the end of your life, you're just on a conveyor belt, you get turned into a fucking cube, and none of this matters. Just kill yourself. And I'm like, ah! This is a fun toaster movie. This sucks.
I forgot.
Yeah, that scarred the shit out of me.
That movie's dark. Number one. Number two. Pizza pie in my eye. Oh my! Just like.